Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is May 15th, 2024. I hope everyone's getting ready for a nice summer. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a Sitek Doublestack 860F as in Frank spinner and strier. This video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel for our customers' reviews, so we do not give their name on the video. However, I'll give the last four of their purchase order number, which is 7120. This system actually is going to Canada for international shipment. So it's a Canadian customer. This system is a double stack system. It's got 4-inch rotors. The customer uses the A7239M Integris cassette, both top and bottom. It also has the state-of-the-art Sitek control systems. In our controllers here, they have built-in nitrogen savings. So each one of these controllers, if the customer is using nitrogen, can save a few $1,000s a year just on nitrogen savings, and it's built in at no cost for our controller. I'll talk about our manufacturing process, but I'll quickly just start the tools because it's kind of boring watching them run. Like to clear, we have a typical process: 1-minute rinse, a little purge, dry 1 and dry 2 for 90 seconds and 300 seconds. That's a typical SRD process. I'll explain that later. Start that system. Start the bottom system. See the DI flowing? When I talked about the process, the rinse obviously is to re-rinse the substrates after they come out of your wet sink, so that is standard. Then we'll move into a purge, which will blow any of the water out of the spray nozzles so they don't drip back during the process. Then we'll go to a typical dry 1, which is a high RPM dry. That helps use centrifugal force to sling the water off of the wafer cassettes and substrates. Then we go into a elongated dry 2, which we drop down to lower RPM, and that'll be for 5 minutes. There's been good documentation over the years that the lower you can run your spinner and strier, the better particulate count you'll have, or hopefully no particulates or very little. So we're kind of running now the system. This is a double stack system. This customer has purchased multiple systems from us in the past. This is not their first tool. I believe we shipped 2 last year. Okay, we're now going into the purge cycle. It's going to ramp up. Ramp it up. You can see the system is beautifully nice and smooth. Everything's great. On our control system, green means you're running process. It was amber. You'll notice over here on this system, or yellow. This means you're ready to run process. At the end of the process, there'll be the light will change to remove the wafers, and I'll show you that. So these systems at Sitek, we do a complete, this is a remanufactured system, even though it looks brand new. The quality of our remanufacturing at our facility is, the policy is run like new, look 95% new. And that's how we call refurbished tools. We believe we're the #1 remanufacturer of spinner and striers in the world. We do a lot of systems. Just today, I have 3 systems I have to do. This system is going to Canada, and I have 2 other systems for different customers that are going to Germany that I will be actually doing a video prior to ship inspection next. So right now on the controller, if you ever want to know what's going on, green means it's active. So here you have the N2 valve on, the low pressure purge valve, the N2 heater, and the bowl heater. If you have an anti-static module, in dry 2, the anti-static module would come on also. Never be concerned on the bowl heater if it ever goes to yellow during the process. The bowl heaters have process switches on them, and when you hit the temperature spec, it'll turn off so it doesn't continue to overheat. And when they cool down again below the temperature spec, it'll turn back on. So throughout the process, you might see this go green, yellow a couple times. Now we're into the dry 2, which is elongated dry. This is the 5 minutes at low RPM. In fact, if it wasn't for the N2, you can't even hear the system running. It's so quiet. For our support on the systems we have on the spin rinse dryers, if you go to our website at sitekprocess.com, the top left corner is a search button. If you search for different products, will come up. There are some pre-categories already designed. The first 3 are spin rinse dryers. That would be the refurbished spin rinse dryers. That's the Semitool S as in Sam, the F as in Frank, and the traditional STs. This one happens to be an F model. What this means, it's the newer system, but instead of using a brushless motor, it uses a brush motor. Then the next three buttons are all of our spare parts. So for the S model, the F model, and the ST, we offer 100% spare parts. We can supply you every single part on the tool. We can do bowl seals, windows, servo drives, heater blankets, new control systems, etc. We also have complete repair services. Anything on this rinser dryer, we can repair. If you need your motor rebuilt, you can send it to us. If you need a new controller or repaired, you can send it to us. Again, all the spare parts that are needed, we can supply. This customer actually has probably, I think, 4 or 5 of our double stacks now on their site. We're kind of going through a process of every year that 1 or 2 systems are upgraded to the new technology. So we have about 200 seconds left to go. While you're on our website, to talk about some of the other products that we at Sitek, one is we are the #1 supplier of the Integris box washer. That's the HTC 8000, 8010, 8020, 8030. We're acting basically as the OEM now. We have all the spare parts, all the new heaters, any of the flow diagram information. We also have a Sitek state-of-the-art upgrade system. You can take an older Integris system, we can upgrade it to a control system much like the Slick device and bring your box washer up to the 2025 quality standards and technology standards. It's a fantastic product, and it's good for people to look online. We also do wafer and mask scrubbers. That would be the Ultra T and Ultra Tech and K and S type mask scrubbers. Those are single wafer or single masks. They're not automated systems. We do quite a lot of those. Something at Sitek that on our website that we are coming out with a brand new website actually, and hopefully in a few weeks, is we also offer state-of-the-art new wet processing systems. Sitek offers a complete line of either stainless steel or fire retardant Poly Pro wet sinks. It's an enhancement. We are already the #1 supplier and world leader on spin rinse dryers, we believe. And now the logical step over the last few years is to build wet processing systems to go along with that rinser dryer. Okay, we have 100 seconds to go. At the end of the process, when the rotors, that's what this is called. Some people call it a rotor or a jig or some other terminology, but it's a rotor in our industry. It will then spin down. It will then upright to home position, which is 12 o'clock. You won't hear that happen, but I will. I'll also hear the door release. As you can see, the doors are locked now. When the doors release, I'll show you on the controller and on how it ends the process. Well, there we go. Remember I talked about how the amber, there's the bowl heater is amber now. That means it's at temp and it's stopped heating until it drops below the required set point. Rounding out some of our other products at Sitek, we do photolithography equipment. We do the vapor prime ovens. We do quite a lot of pump repairs. That would be the IDI, Cyborg, Millipore pumps. We also offer complete pump packages that's refurbished, so if you need a control system with the pump package, we can do that. We have customers on a regular basis send us their pumps for rebuild. And then we also do on some metrology tools and some etch tools. Metrology would be your nanometrics, prometrics, film analytical tools, and also on the 10 core or KLA, the particle counters, the 4500, 5500, and the 6000 class. So we have a quite broad range of equipment we offer. Our core business is wet processing, which again is the spin rinse dryers, the Integris box washer, mask cleaners, and wet processing stations. Okay, we have about 10 seconds to go. The process will be over. Okay, system is braking. As I said, it means it's ramping down, both systems. Okay. I just heard the door release. All right, so end of process. Completed a successful run. It gives you what happened. We had rinse 1 at 60 seconds. We also offer other steps in our process, which we didn't have to use. There is a rinse 2, but it's at 0. We have our purge, our dry 1 and our dry 2. So to clear the process at the end, you don't actually have to do anything. You can hit OK, we'll clear it. You could clear here or just open the door. In the sense, I'll just go ahead and I'll do this one now. I'll clear here. Okay. As you can see, the blue means unload. Now it turns amber when I cleared it. I like the feel for heat. Yep, nice. Wafers look good. Yes, they do. And for the bottom one, what I'll just do is I'll just open the door and you'll see it clear. There we go. Wait for the heat. There it is. Wafers look good. Okay, that will conclude my short prior to shipment video inspection of a fully remanufactured like new Sitek 860F spinner and strier. Again, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek. On our website, if you ever want to contact us at any product page, there is a contact button. You click on that, you put in a little bit of information, it'll send our sales team an email, and we'll get back to you immediately. Again, you can use our search function button to look for any other tools you're looking for. Again, today is May 15th, 2025. I hope everyone has a nice summer. Thank you and have a great day.